Alrighty, let's go and get started. Howdy, howdy, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Sharkinbear, and welcome to the channel where today we're going to be checking out the 1.0 release for another Vampire Survivor type clone game. This is FatalZone. Now, this one is a little bit different from the other Vampire Survivor type clones that I've played, mostly because they've got a couple of things going for it that are really good, but then there are a couple of things that I feel that are going really bad. And we're going to talk about that as we play the game, because the game, although flawed, it does genuinely have some of its fun. Probably one of the biggest things I know flaw-wise that I have personally for the game is the lack of communication from the dev team on this one. I know that soon after the game came out, I had an immense amount of fun with this game, but as I got further into the game, I realized there were a couple of things missing. Mostly there's a lot of weapon synergies in the game, and then for a very long time, we didn't hear anything from the developer, and then they released a whole bunch of nerfs for a whole bunch of stuff, and honestly, they just kind of, you know, abandoned the fan base on that one. I think a lot of people were really upset about that. I don't know if there were any changes after that. I just know that's kind of when I bowed out myself. But now we are at the 1.0 release, so I haven't actually kept track of a lot of the stuff that's been going on. All I know is that one day I opened up my Steam account and I saw that there was a 1.0 release. They have a whole bunch of new things in the game, synergies and all that sort of jazz, and we're going to check that out today. So if you're not familiar with what FatalZone is, essentially it's a horde, survival horde game, similar to Vampire Survivors, except for this time you actually have the ability to extract at different point in times in the game. The further you go without extracting, the more resources you can get. Those resources you take back to your base, and essentially you basically come up with a team of mercenaries that you're allowed to send into each zone. They each come with their own randomly generated weapons. There's a recruitment center here. You can see each of the characters that you can hire onto your team, what weapon and armor they have, but then you can also swap out. I don't know if you can, maybe you can swap out the armor. I can't remember. I'll have to go through it right here. But essentially, as you hire people and they go through the modes, they'll level up. As they level up and as they take damage, they'll actually take on infections. In the sense of Cassie right here, she is currently healed from all of her penalties right here, but she also has a whole bunch of mutations here. And all these mutations basically make her better at, you know, surviving out in the wild. So she gets projectile saves increases, greed, but you can also get negative status effects, like she gets 17% damage done here, but she also takes, or she's less resistant to stun. But other characters have, like, you know, more negative effects, and whenever you're out in combat, if you don't heal them, take care of them properly, they will get negative effects. So if I actually keep them here at base and I choose to heal this person, which I think you can heal one person every round, you can essentially remove all the penalties and only leave them with the good mutations. I believe you can even possibly look at healing a specific mutation if you don't find one that you like on a character. But for the most part, that's pretty good. Each of these places can be upgraded, and they do a variety of things when they're upgraded. Each character also has a different weapon. It looks like you can change the weapon and armor, so that is pretty cool. It used to be that what you got is what you got, and that's about it. It looks like the Guando is also the newest weapon to be added into the game. I have not yet seen that one. We also have a skill tree here. For every character that you have, they can level up and they can take on new skills. For this one, we are looking at, you know, I'm going to go ahead and go with, special delivery, I believe. Yeah, we'll do that one. She is a SMG queen, and I love Cassie, actually. She's my favorite character I have so far. I think the names might be randomly generated. I don't think every single, yeah, they've got different generated names. You can go to the market, swap out resources if you're looking for a special resource that you're specifically needing. And then, of course, there's the gate. Because we are in an enclosed facility, the levels are gated off. As you increase the size of your facility, you'll be able to unlock different portions of the map. It looks like there's 2 new zones here, but the furthest we can go is city parking. Now, I am going to go ahead and try this, but I don't know if I'm actually going to survive. I did try this recently with a new weapon that I had not yet used, which was the seismic hammer. Now, the only problem I had with this particular weapon was the fact that it only shot in one direction. Like, there is no... it has no auto-targeting, right? So I think some weapons can do it. I don't think the hammer can. Like, you can't aim in a specific direction, and so when it smashes, it hits things in the shockwave in front of it. And the radius gets bigger, so you can actually hit things behind you. I just don't think I'm particularly good at that weapon. I believe the SMG is a little bit more forthcoming in the sense that you can actually use it to do things you want to. We're going to check it out. It also looks like there's a whole bunch of modifiers, and there's a whole bunch of new stuff here. In HQ, you can see what you can unlock as far as weapons and skills and stuff. Looks like I still have a whole bunch of stuff to unlock. Matter of fact, let's see if we can find a Cassie related, or I can't remember what is this. it's a brawler. That is what it is. And oh, they also added ultimate skills. I forgot about that. As they fight, they actually find they actually charge up an ultimate skill they can now activate. Let's see if we can find a brawler level challenge. Factory Crucible. Successfully clear the level as a brawler at the abandoned factory location. So that must be the new level. It all looks like they might be all related to abandoned factory. Let me see if we can see anything else. Endless Desert. You know, we might do the Endless Desert, and it actually gives you coins, so that's pretty good. Endless Desert, this is second level. It'll actually be a little bit more manageable for us. And it looks like all of these are related to beating specific levels. Oh, there's the new character, Hacker, as well as the Saboteur, which we have yet to unlock. So it looks like there's 2 characters newly added. Okay. So we're going to go to Gate. We're going to go to Endless Desert. We're going to pick the Brawler, and we're going to jump in. So if you like this sort of content, you want to see more games like this here on the channel, make sure you like, subscribe, comment down below what you think of the game, and let's jump into it. And we click go. There we go. Yeah. And I'm also going to use a controller for this one. I was using a mouse and keyboard earlier. I couldn't decide which one I felt more comfortable with. I think it's mostly because I was using the sledgehammer, so I was not really having as much fun as I would like. So I believe, and I was right, you can, the SMG does auto aim. I forgot. I couldn't remember if it does. So as we increase, the SMG will actually get more projectiles fired, and usually it has a reload speed after it runs out of bullets, but because we've upgraded our weapon at our base, now when we upgrade a weapon at base, it upgrades the stats of the weapons. It doesn't upgrade the like the affixes to the weapons, right? It doesn't increase your AoE projectile speed, your projectile size, or projectile. It actually just straight out just increases the damage of the weapon and generals a whole bunch of other stats. I can better showcase that whenever we get back to the base. I hate to talk about that wrong, but whenever you take these, essentially, you'll see over here in evolutions, we can actually get an evolved form of the SMG. It's called the Tyrannus. Fires continuously, dealing electric damage upon impact. It also has a 30% chance to stun. Projectiles pierce target. You can also click over here and see the evolution book, which I think this might be new. I didn't take I think before you kind of had to figure out what the synergies were, and maybe there are some synergies that I haven't found yet, but I haven't used the Guangdo before, or the Seismic Hammer to the evolution, so these are new. So I'm glad they're showing this now, because before you kind of had to remember what they were. I think once you figured out what they were, before you had to figure them out, now they have them listed here. So that's good. We're going to go ahead and pick up the SMG. And so what you really want to do, your in-game goal here is to survive as long as you can. I believe it's like either a 15 or 20 minute timer. I don't think it's 30 minutes. I could be wrong. But as you'll see on the top left-hand corner, there is a timer counting down right now with a little helicopter symbol in it. That basically showcases to us that essentially that is when our first evac helicopter comes out. Anytime you think things are getting dicey, you can always look at the top portion of that screen and basically get an idea of when you can basically get out early of the map. So you don't have to sacrifice, because if you die, I believe you get a fraction of the goodies you would have gotten out with. I don't think you get everything. But essentially what we're doing is we're walking around here, we're clearing out these caches on the ground. You do have to break them open, but once you've broken them open, you're then free to walk over them and collect those goodies. And we are going to activate a trap here, I believe. But we also got 500 coins, and I don't really think we're too concerned about the trap. I know we have a wave of zombies over there, but they're more or less looking to just go on the daily jog, if you will. And if we actually come over here and clear these guys out, it's really good, because those guys are just basically free XP. Now, again, you'll notice that I did say there's some reload time with this gun, but because I've upgraded it enough back to the shop, it's basically free fire the whole time. This is how it's going to do. A horde of special zombies is approaching. Wants me to kill at least X amount of zombies. It looks like we are currently behind on that zombie killing quota. Can we get the rest of those guys? I would love to. I'm gonna get them. I'm gonna get them. There we go. And we also got another 783 coins. That's new, because before they didn't have challenges like that. I have noticed that enemies are getting slightly tankier. So what we probably want to end up doing is potentially, I don't know, we're triggering that trap on purpose. Now we can evac if we want. That's our first evac timer. We got our first little boss here. Now, most of the bosses pretty much more or less do the same. There are a couple that'll put like defensive perimeters up, or at least that's the way it used to be, is they just have defensive perimeters. But our main goal here is just keep him at a distance. I'm going to avoid the traps. Oh, we got an XP collection cache. And I would really like to see if we could get like another a weapon available to us. Does the MG drone have a evolution yet? So MG drone does not have an evolution yet. And we got 10 rerolls. I didn't even realize that. Know Thy Enemy is pretty good. I really just want something that'll pair well with my SMG. Grenade launcher, SMG. Either that or, hell, I would even take a Molotov. Is that incendiary ammo? Okay. I think I have incendiary ammo unlocked. No, I don't. You know what? There we go. I know I've seen the, oh, and there goes Quick Hands. This is going to be allowing us our SMG to more or less level up. Looks like we also have a cache over here in the bottom right, so we'll work our way there. We also have the helicopter here. A cloud of particles. Let's see, where is this at over here? Biodestructor. That could be really good, because I think that's an AoE around us. Oh, okay, I guess this one doesn't have a thingy to it, but I'm still going to take it. Oh, there goes our helicopter too. Man, I was really hoping to get there faster, just because of the fact I believe there's a cache you can get from that. You triggered a trap, watch out. Oh no, we triggered another trap. Oh, those guys explode. I'm trying to see if we can kill this dude fairly fast. Now, if I want to evolve my weapon, I think the first thing I have to do is get my weapon to max level. So we do want to focus on getting the SMG to max, which I believe there are 9 levels for each weapon. And then once we've done so, we'll then be able to basically kill the boss, pick up a special cache that he drops, and that will evolve our weapons. Since there's a blue cache over here, it actually says there's a blue cache equidistant to each other over here. I don't know what that little zone there's for. These zones right here that are on the ground that we've been passing by, little squares, used to be the only one that I know of was the one that allows you to evac. So looks like there have been a lot of changes to the game. I don't know if this is recent or if this was something that happened in previous patches. I just know that it wasn't there whenever I played a while ago. It looks like these caches also tend to stay a little bit longer, maybe. A horde of special zombies is showing up. We're gonna go ahead and trigger our thingy over here. Now, the problem I see right now. Oh no, I failed. I didn't even see the bad guys or the group. I am taking a lot of damage though. I need to see if we can find ourselves a medkit somewhere. Medkits will drop out of the caches that we find all over the ground, so let's try to find those if we can. And I think as things get too dicey, we will take the opportunity to evac out. So it looks like pretty much all of the, whatchamacallit, oh, there we go, there's a chest. Looks like we got, I don't know what we got out of that. It didn't list anything. I assume it was good. We'll go ahead and grab, let's re-roll. And we're going to keep on working on the SMG. I really would like to get that, mostly because of the fact that we got 2 zombies right here. And, oh, there goes a medkit. Nice. But as soon as we get our last level in here and these zombies die, we can get our SMG upgrade. And it's going to offer more piercing as well as do more damage. And I feel like we're going to clear the screen a little bit easier. Because those evolutions, they do work well. Alright, so our first enemy is down. Our first boss enemy is down. There we go. Wait, they gave us a level of the Cursorigama. Okay, so maybe we also have to unlock the... Did I not? I thought I... Oh, no, I have all the levels. I guess I have to max out the reload now. It used to be before, as long as you grabbed the passive, you were good. And it would guarantee that you got the evolution weapon right then and there. I guess we gotta work on this. But that having the SMG upgraded to its evolution, the Tenaris, I believe that's what it was called, is really good, more or less because of the fact that it means that we can pierce enemies even further. And that's pretty spectacular, being able to pierce the enemies. We're gonna go over here to the extraction zone. There's a stun mod, that's nice. Now we can choose to extract by getting in that circle over there, or we can go here and open this up. Oh, and we did actually get the Tenaris, or Tyrannus, that's what it was called. Nice. And so now we have lightning bullets, and they're going to be doing a crap ton of damage. I can't remember if we need to level this up as well, or is this considered max level? I am kind of excited to see what this ultimate does, because we do have it finally charged. It does take a while for that to charge, actually. And now I think about it, I mean, we're in about 7 minutes. I don't want to say maybe you got charged at like around the 6 minute 30-second marker. We'll go ahead and start leveling up this weapon. Oh, we do have incendiary ammo, so I could have totally grabbed the other thingy. We'll go ahead and, yeah, we're going to level this up. That'll get some AoE clear around us. That'll be nice. And we're also going to head for one of these blue boxes over here as well. Next time we trigger our boss, I'm definitely going to start out that encounter with the ultimate. I would like to see how big and or effective it works. We also managed to clear the screen out. That's pretty nice. But we are doing a lot better with clearing enemies out. I'm not feeling so entombed or, you know, surrounded by enemies. And as long as we're picking up resources and we're doing well, I think we're going to be in a pretty good spot. Kill the special horde of zombies. Okay, we'll chase them. There we go. Evac back to the headquarters. I think we're still good. I'm gonna go ahead and take the extra stuff there. Oh, there's even an elite here. And it doesn't seem like he really cares one way or another if I take him out. I don't know if that was a glitch or what, but it gave us a free upgrade to our weapon, so I am not going to look a gift horse in the zombie mouth. Looks like we have another elite coming down from the bottom side. I'm just trying to make my way to these blue chests. That other helicopter that we have, we just missed it. That's okay. But again, if you're ever feeling like you can't make it very far, never feel afraid to basically more or less get out of town, because if I remember correctly, if your character dies, they're dead. Like, you just have to hire a new recruit. So you've lost all that progress with that character, so it's better to be safe than sorry. But I'm gonna play things dangerously here. Looks like we're all losing out on a chest. But I'm gonna make my way to this other blue chest over here, because we just got a free level upgrade out of that. That was pretty nice. what I would really like to see right about now is an XP magnet. We get a magnet right here. I imagine there are plenty of levels scattered around for us. Oh, we did get another weapon upgrade, though. What does that take us to on our weapon? Alright, it's at 7. So we can get one more solid level upgrade for that weapon. It's ready to evolve as long as we can find the passive for it. Oh, wow. That was a nice one. Okay. We also have a whole bunch of stuff here. I would like to see if we can get the prolonged thingy. Apparently no. The answer is no. It doesn't want to give us that. Let's go ahead and use this ultimate, though. Oh, that's pretty strong. I like that. And that lasts for a while. Holy crap. How long does this go? Oh man, that is a lengthy amount of time for that. I don't want to pick any of this up. I would really like to. I don't want to pick that treasure chest up. I would really like to get a magnet if I could. There's a stun device. Come on, game. You can give me a magnet somewhere, right? So we're basically in a trap of sorts. It's okay. I think we should be able to make it out of this fairly easy. Just like that. There we go. There is our XP gather, or magnet. And now we are in an impasse here. Does any of this stuff evolve into anything I would like? Cell regen. I don't see anywhere. It could just be a nice passive to have for extra health. Ball of lightning, that's pretty cool. The dagger drone doesn't do, it doesn't evolve into anything. It doesn't look like any of the turrets do anything. Let us go for the shock grenade. Just having extra weapons could be pretty nice. Also looks like these guys holding up the electric fence could be killed, which means they can probably give out some pretty decent and juicy XP. Let's see. Shock grenade, swap hands, biodestructor. You know, we'll go with biodestructor. I want to say the biodestructor used to also look different. I want to say this had like a more digital looking graphic on the ground as opposed to this electric field thing that's going on here. We can increase the number of projectiles that we have. You know what? We could do that because I think it adds more of the spinny balls to my character. Oh god, we're getting swamped here. We need to move a little bit. Maybe I would have been better off on getting the health regen. We do need to get stronger though, that's for sure, because the enemies are getting tanky. What do we got here? We got another level of biodestructor. That increases the toxic damage as well as the radius by another 0.6 meters. That's pretty nice. And now we probably just need to make our way to one of these blue chests because we were getting a lot of upgrades through those. If we can manage to sneak in the passive from the Cursagrama, I'm going to mess that name up. I mess it up every time I see it. A large number of resources over there. We'll go ahead and travel that way. That guy's dead. Shock grenade increased. Nice. But your winning ticket is going to come from getting these evolutions done. So far, we've only successfully evolved one weapon. We're not getting lucky on any of the passives. We're about to trigger another trap here. Biodestructor getting another level. That's nice. The radius on there are getting quite large, so that's good. what I would like to see is another magnet, I think. Luckily for us, we're speedy enough that I think we're managing to avoid most of these enemies. This doesn't have any extra levels to it, but the toxic damage is adding up. I think it is adding up, because I think it actually triggers pretty fast. We're pretty much an AoE machine as long as things get close to us. Ideally, I would like things to die way before they get to us. So neither here nor there. The cool thing is, I remember thinking that if you actually start out with Biodestructor fairly on, you can pretty much just walk into enemies and kill them and get the XP, so that's good. I did see some pushback there. I don't even know what caused that pushback, but I'm not going to complain about that. Yeah, see those crawling zombies that crawl at us, they're basically just free XP in general, so that's nice. All I can say right now is I think definitively I would be okay if they shorten the duration if I could get the ultimate to be charged faster. I'm hoping that's something that you can increase on your own in-game somewhere. Then that's a crap ton of good resources. I love those caches because they're definitely generating quite a bit of resource for me. Kill 50 enemies. Oh, there they are. I'll go ahead and kill those guys. There we go. I'm gonna see how long it takes us to kill one of these guards here. Road along formula. There we go. I wonder if you can get the Cursor Grama to be 100% uptime. That'd be pretty cool. Man, this fence has a lot of health. I'm gonna probably try to stay for like one more wave. I'm thinking maybe there is like a 30-minute timer on this one. Now that I like think about it some more. We do need to kill ourselves an elite in order to get this weapon evolved. Although maybe if we get lucky, the blue chest might give us an evolution too, because that'd be pretty nice. Oh, we have an SMG, or a heavy machine gun, sorry, not an SMG. The heavy machine gun was a pickup from one of those boxes there and basically helps you melt enemies for a temporary amount of time. Very strong weapon in general. And looks like we upgraded our shock grenade, but fortunately not an evolution of the weapon we already have. Radar detected some more loot over here, that's fine. It is going to trigger a trap. Oh, but we didn't trigger it. Oh, that's nice. Okay, so you don't have to trigger the trap. If you get close enough, you can snag that trap up without having to stand on top of it. I am fine with that outcome. Let's see if we can get this chest over here. I'm hoping that we can get some health, though. I get concerned even if we take a little bit of damage, because a little bit of damage is damage, period, so... And we do almost have our ultimate up, which is nice. Oh, we got some new enemies showing up, too. These aren't even elites, but they have the elite, like, mod on them. Oh, here's our elite. Hopefully. Yeah, there he goes. Did we get a level up weapon? We did, the Amatsu. Projectile circles will murk continuously. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, so maybe we could stay longer if we wanted. That is insane. Okay. Let's go ahead and upgrade our shock grenade. Does shock grenade have an evolution? It does. I don't think we have the reanimation thing, though, yet, so... We'll have to check that out. I don't think we have any... We do still have weapon spots available. We just haven't had any weapon spots show up. I'm going to go ahead and keep on increasing our Biodestructor. I would love it to be as large as our Amatsu. And I feel a little bit more confident about staying now, though, because Amatsu seems pretty busted. Nothing's getting in this zone. Alright, let's go ahead and go with, what does kunai do for us? Ow. Kunai with magnetic accelerator. Yeah, we'll go ahead and take it. I want to say that kunai, when it evolves, it might shoot them behind you. I can't remember. I seem to remember thinking the kunai being really decent. Oh man, this is our first XP extractor in a while, so hopefully that nets us a good amount of XP. Magnetic accelerator, there we go. So we already have the passive in order to increase our kunai to its evolution once we get all the XP coming in. You can still see all the XP raking in slowly because it's traveling such a large distance. Like, it's still coming in. That's funny. I guess we can make our way up towards the other blue chest. I want to say they're way, way north of where we're currently at. But hell, if we go north, then we're bound to run into all the XP still traveling to us, although I think that might be done now. The only thing that I could benefit right now is if we could find ourselves a first aid kit. I would be a pretty happy camper. There we are. I am a pretty happy camper. So enemies are still taking a little bit longer, but it seems like the Amatsuru is knocking them back fast enough to where it's a non-issue. And also, I think it also helps the fact that I have that mag pouch on us, so we're learning, or there's an additional projectile in there spinning. And let's see. I guess we could go with... We have another weapon slot. We do. Or I could boost the toxic damage. Oh, I'll do that. I'm going to boost the toxic damage of our toxic field. That's pretty good. So if something happens to slip by the Amatsuru, then we'll be able to deal additional toxic damage to them. I think this might actually be one of my favorite weapons. Having the Amatsuru. We'll have this cache up here in no time. So yeah, the more I'm seeing us leading towards the 20-minute timer, I think, yeah, we gotta make it to 30 minutes. And hopefully we luck out enough that we get our kunai leveled up fast enough. Alright, awesome. We managed to grab that without having to concern ourselves with the trap. Although, you know what? Trigger the trap. I want to trigger it. I ain't afraid of no ghosts, nor zombies. I was hoping they would summon an elite. Dude, that'd be pretty cool. Can I get close to it? There we go. Kunai level 1. Or +1. There we go. That's what I meant to say. Unfortunately, no elites yet. Done. That was awesome. Oh, how fast can we do this now? Can I... does this change anything? I can't tell if I'm clipping him or not. I think I'm clipping him, maybe? I just want to really get in this guy's face. I want to break this fence. I can literally just stand here, and I'm fairly defensible. And then we also have... Alright, so it looks like we're not going to get another weapon evolution anytime soon because we're running out of weapon slots here. And plus, we don't have any passives that link to anything else, I don't believe. The only thing we can luck out on is getting a toxic grenade. And if you know what, I'll go ahead and get this, just in case toxic grenade happens to be a drop. The book for knowledge there that we got, Thy Knowledge, I believe that's what it's called, will essentially just give us increased XP from the orbs that drop. Which is, I mean, it's still good. It would have been something better to have had early on, obviously. it gives us the smarts. So we're generating 16% more XP from picking up stuff. Oh, we got a heavy SMG. Or a heavy machine gun. I don't know why I keep on saying heavy SMG. That's not a thing, is it? I think it'd just be like an SMG. Oh, look at that. We got like 5 things there. Nice. And I want to believe Toxic Grenade also applies that weaken effect, if we can manage to grab it. I'm going to go with a kunai, though. Just so we can get that cleared up. And Cassie is just tearing these guys to bits. At this point in time, we really don't have anything else on the thing here. On our radar. And I keep on hearing, like, sounds like she's getting hit when I'm standing still. Oh, okay, I did see something just fly by there. I thought maybe I had missed something. Oh, okay, so there is ranged enemies. The big green, or the taller green enemies there. They shoot, weird tentacle things at us. I can't remember if there were any ranged enemies in the previous version. I think that's an entirely new thing. Used to be before. I think most everything was just walking to you to get you sort of deal. Which is pretty neat, I guess. I am out of objectives on the map, though. Other than this one that just popped up. We don't have any more of those blue chests. I hope to God we have more. But I'm also very excited about seeing how many resources we rack in, hopefully. I believe we are getting one more evac here in the next minute, 15 seconds, and then after that, we are pretty much stuck here until game over, or the end of the match. We'll go ahead and go with, does the Shocker have anything? I don't think we have anything else that pairs with anything else. I don't think so. Nope. You know, the MG drone. If there is anything else that pairs with it, I am not familiar with that. Go ahead and snag up this thingy here. Got a whole bunch of food, a whole bunch of money, and then you can see our machine gun drone hanging out down there in the bottom, or just like going around us. Essentially, that drone, as you level it up, the radius gets bigger, and anything that goes in there, it just shoots. It doesn't have any time where it doesn't shoot. And if you get like a series of turrets, you can just have a whole bunch of turrets going around, and you just cleaving all the enemies in an area. I think there's even possibly one that does like missiles, perhaps. I don't know. So many things I don't remember. I think the last time I played this game in depth, like when I was really enjoying it, was a little bit over a year ago, which I believe is when this game went into the early access period. Unfortunately, I think we missed that elite, which kind of sucks. I saw that other treasure chest over there, and I was really hoping to get that. But here's our next evac coming up. And after that, yeah, it's 30-minute timer. Okay, so we do 30-minute runs. I said doo-doo. But I think we are still in a pretty sweet spot, all things considered. We will go ahead and do... This is toxic damage right now. I'm going to laugh my ass off if this isn't even toxic. Yeah, it is toxic damage. Okay, we'll do that. Actually, you know what? Let's do the drone. Because I would like to get that radius to go up even more. Supplementary damage is always nice, and I was talking about how much I hate having enemies this close to me. So we can gun some of them down before they even make it to our perimeter of the Amaterasu. Or Amaterasu. No, I'm messing all the words up, aren't I? We're gonna miss our helicopter. I guess I'm gonna go ahead and head south. I thought there's a chance I could make it. All I know is this is a video where I said a lot of things wrong as far as words go. I have no one to blame but myself. Alright, so that was gold. Lots of gold, which is great because I was really short on gold. I was trying to unlock the new stage, and of all the resources that I was missing, gold was by far the one I was missing the most of. I'm actually not going to pick this up. Instead, what I would end up doing is just circling around this area. I'm going to try to get my kunai leveled up here before I pick up that chest. Let's see if I can find myself an XP magnet. Because if we get an XP magnet in here, hopefully that guarantees that we pick up that final level of the kunai, and we get it evolved. Oh, good. Where are the chests at now? There's one. Those parts. Hello, wave of enemies. Hello, standard zombie I have stunned in place with machine gun bullets. That's a machine gun drone pickup. That's fine. Oh, man. Unfortunately, not a kunai. I feel like we're getting pretty far removed from our package over there. Just one magnet, that's all I need. Either that or just one lucky level. I'm going to start working my way to the left. Let's go ahead and get that extra knowledge in there, 32% extra experience. There we go, there's our magnet. Let's hope this amounts to having another kunai level up, because that would be insane. There we go, there's our kunai level up, and now we can focus on literally everything else. Honestly, I think the stun that's being applied by the Tyrannus probably being really helpful. Oh no. Well, it looks like in a very unfortunate accident, while we were getting ready to get to the 30-minute marker, the game crashed, which is very unfortunate because I'm pretty confident the game doesn't save mid-run. Now, this was one of the things that I heard on the forum boards when looking at them, that the game was experiencing some technical difficulties in their 1.0 status. Hopefully they do resolve this, because I believe I did everything in my power to basically avoid this at all possible. I heard something about the grenade doing it, but we didn't even take the grenade on that run, from my understanding. So, well, that was a look at FatalZone. Obviously, the game does have an issue. Definitely could use some... Oh my god, why is the game so much louder? Seems like the game also has an audio issue where it resets its settings back to whatever reason. Well, that is FatalZone for you. The game is in 1.0, supposedly. I feel like there could be a couple things that could be still refined. Hopefully they'll work those things out. I feel like maybe this should have been smoothed over a little bit upon release. But that's neither here nor there. I am not a developer. I don't know how these things go. I'm just giving you my take on the game. I think the game is solid fun. I think there's fun to be had here. I think there's enough that separates it from the rest of the pack of Vampire Survivor clones. But there are a couple of issues that's marring this, technically, so to speak. Especially things like where game crashes all of a sudden. Really not great, but I am still going to post this video as is, just because I want to bring the awareness to you guys. So that being said, if you like this sort of content, you want to see more videos like this here on the channel, make sure you like, subscribe, comment down below, let me know what you think of the game. That being said, you guys take care, and I'll catch you on my next video. Later.